Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome back to the channel. And first and foremost, I want to appreciate you for stopping by to watch this video. Something important is interrupting applications to different universities that I have started, earlier on this week. So, I received a lot of emails from people asking me about the Lattes CV. Despite the fact that I've actually done a video, the video that I made about the Lattes CV is not comprehensive enough. So I'm doing this video to update the video I've made and to also put people who are unable to write their Lattes CV put them through, because the Lattes CV is an integral part. Just like the introduction in the video I'm talking about, the Lattes CV is actually an integral part for any application or as a graduate student in Brazil. For anything you want to apply to, it is not even just going to be for application. If you want to look for a job in the academia, when you get to Brazil, you definitely need your Lattes CV. So the video I made is more of an introduction. So I'm doing this very one to update the video, like to give you detail everything you need to do about the Lattes CV, and you can do it yourself. Okay, you can actually do it yourself. However, there are two things as a scholar, there are two type of CV that you can actually have. It is either you have the ORCID CV, or if you are coming to Brazil, you have the Lattes CV. There are some applications I'm going to be posting. For example, there's one there's one at UFT University. There's one at São Paulo USP, which is the best university in the whole of Latin America. And there is another one for another university in Rio de Janeiro, top universities in Brazil. So I'm going to be posting this video tomorrow, and all of them are requesting for Lattes CV. So I'm just going to be walking you through the Lattes CV. The ORCID is not actually the point of this video, because every other person can create ORCID, because it is straightforward and it's in English. So for example, this is my CV. In fact, I really don't have an updated profile on ORCID. You will recall that in Lattes CV, it is very simple. If you want to open Lattes CV, the first video that I made shows that you are going to start, you see, cadastrar novo currículo. Like if you want to register new Lattes CV, you come here. Okay, let me translate it to English. Hopefully we can. Okay, anyways, I don't know what's happening. It's not translating, but that's not a problem. I know what I'm talking about. So, cadastrar novo, like you are creating a new one. If you don't have a Lattes CV at all, go and watch the video I created. And if you want to do that CV, just start from here, starting afresh. So if you click this place, it's going to take you to stages, like 6 different stages, where you will enter your personal information, your academic information, but every other information you are entering in that first layer of the CV, they are more or less like basic information. Okay, so but the video I made actually explained every step of the basic registration on this Lattes CV. So once you are done creating that, once you are done, you have done ticking the box and you send, there is a page. Okay, before you even send, once you are done at this 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, once you are done at this 6th stage, a document like a PDF, not really a PDF, but a document will be formed. Okay, just like a summary of all what you have done, the information you have, input in all these stages. So a summary of it will be created on this stage. So it will now show you that summary that you should tick a box to confirm that all the information you have provided is true. Okay, so once you tick that box, you can now click another box that says send, or another button to send. So once you click that button, what it's going to do is it will send that information to CNPQ office. Okay, and you will have like 24 hours before they are going to authorize it. So it will send it to their office for authorization. So once you are done and you have sent it, you can just wait for like 24 hours. After 24 hours, then you can begin this process I'm about to explain. So everything that I've just explained here is what I've made a video about, and the link to the video will be in the description box of this particular one. Okay, so once you are done like that, you will now come again to this platform. Okay, so which will be worked on within 24 hours. You are now coming back to update it because all the information you need has not been supplied. Okay, so that's why I said the video I made is not comprehensive enough, so I'm making this one just to. Okay, so once you are done, after let's say one day, you come back to this site and you click actualizar curriculum. So now I've clicked this one and it's taking me to my CV. So I now want to upgrade because there are so many information that were not supplied. I can either sign in with my CPF or I can sign in with my gov.b. Add them here. If there's any graphics, maybe there's some data work that you've done that is not really a publication, you can add it here. If there's any collaboration you have done, you can do all of that here. If you want to search for any author, you can search them here. If you want to look for any keyword or anything, you can do that here. If you want to check specific areas or specific area mentioned in your curriculum, you can do that there. Then you can check the institutions there were, you can do so many things. And if you want to get link, okay, you can get link to your articles. You can like create a link or drop a link here. Then you can import. You can you can download. You can export whatever it is you want to do. You can do them by this left hand side. But before you even come to all these parts, we need to put information there. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, because the first thing that you did, you just provided all the first 6 stages of that CV that we created does not contain detailed information about you. So how many training have you gone to? So do all of them here, input them. If you click training, it will ask you, is it academic background, postgraduate, doctorate or associate, complementary training. Then you come to performance, professional performance, lines of research, editorial board member that you belong to, member, whatever it is that you have done before, areas of your activity, you put them here. So how many projects have you handled before? Research project that you have done before, technological development project, everything that you have done before, put them here. How many productions have you, how many articles, those articles, are they chapter of a book, or book and chapter, are they full article, are they oral presentation, are they, is it for do all of that. Now, this is innovation, okay? So every popularization of science and technology. Okay, so full article published in journals, article accepted for publications, book and chapters, text in newspaper magazine, works published in event proceedings, all of those interviews, roundtables, program, media commentary. If someone invited you to a YouTube channel and you were discussing academic matter, you can even put them here, because everything that you have done as a researcher, you will definitely, So this is events, participation in events, congresses, exhibition, fair, Olympics. For example, in my department, if you partake in organizing a departmental event, for example, my department, if we just concluded a symposium recently, and if I wasn't really into I wasn't really part of the organizing committee, but if I was part, I would just come and put it here. Participation in, I will put it, I was part of the organizing committee, and that is even different from the part that I also attended, and that is also be different from the fact that I also got certificate. Okay, so basically try to do all of these things. So once you are done, you can get this CV and send it to people, whoever that want to know anything about your background, you can send that to them. So that is what they call a complete Lattes CV. So everything that you have inputted, you are the one that have access to these parts as the owner of the CV. But if another person want to check everything that you talked about here, this is the parts where they're going to be checking it. Do you understand? So, but this part is just like the back end, where you will enter all the information required. Okay, but if another person want to check those information, they will have to click any of this. Okay, let me see some of his network, let me see some of his graphics, let me see some of the books he has been cited, some things like that. And if the person now want to download academic opportunity in Brazil through their general call, okay, the general call for both Brazilian or foreigner, most of the schools request for Lattes CV. Okay, so guys, I believe now you'll be able to do your Lattes CV. Okay, because if I begin to respond to the emails one after the other, it's going to take me a very long time, and there's no way I will even be able to explain all of these things via email. Okay, so the best thing I can just do is to make this video and to let you see that the first one is to follow the first 6 stages of registering your details on Lattes CV, which I've made video about sometimes last year. And once you are done like that, I'm trying to like summarize for you to update the CV. You're going to start with general data. You're going to training you have done, performance, project, production, patent and registration, innovation, education, everything. So once you are done with that, then you're going to print it out here. So once you print it out and you are applying, what you are going to submit is what you have. That's how to complete your Lattes CV. I hope you find this video helpful. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and get ready for some other MSc and PhD opportunity that are out, which I will encourage you to apply. So thank you guys. See you in the next. Ciao.